Question: how much can a change in federal policies alter the typical price evolution for hotel rooms in a destination? This is what we are going to dive into today on Lighthouse Quick Takes. On August 11, 2025, in an unprecedented move, Donald Trump invoked Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act, the first time this was ever done, to declare a public safety emergency and assume temporary federal control over the Metropolitan Police Department, the MPD, of Washington, D.C. Now, in layman's terms, this meant that the National Guard and federal law enforcement agencies were tasked with patrolling the streets, high traffic areas, and federal assets under a centralized command structure. So, we wanted to dig into something. Did this cause DC hoteliers to adjust pricing? Well, let's see. Have a look at this chart. We decided to look at advertised hotel pricing in Washington, D.C. for the month of September. Now, the invocation of Section 740 was done on August 11th, so we looked at advertised hotel pricing in DC for the month of September, the week before Trump invoked Section 740, so the week of August 3rd, and compared that to advertised hotel pricing for the month of September, the week after Section 740 was invoked, meaning the week of August 17th. So this is advertised September pricing the week before the takeover, and this is the week after the takeover. And we see pricing came down by 1.5%, declining from $268 to $264. Now you may be thinking, maybe that's typical for September hotel pricing to come down during August. Well, let's look at it. We'll move 2025 over here, and this is how advertised September prices moved over the equivalent days from 2023 and 2024. So it's not necessarily just a decline of 1.5%. It may have actually been a larger swing than that. It may have been closer to a 2 or a 3 percentage point swing when you consider that the alternative could have been price growth over that time span, based on how pricing behaved over the past 2 years. Because looking at the historicals, one thing is clear. September advertised hotel pricing was clearly growing over the same time period each of the last 2 years. And obviously, we like to caveat that we of course don't know what would have happened to DC hotel prices had this federal takeover not happened. But what I can say is we also looked at pricing 2 weeks before the takeover. And over the time period from 2 weeks before the takeover to a week before the takeover, prices actually increased. Not by much. The market went up by around 12 cents, but still, price was directionally ascending, and then the week after the takeover, it was down 1.5%. So, just a friendly reminder to all you GMs and revenue managers out there that these external factors that are well beyond your control can certainly impact a market. And Trump has threatened similar federal takeover type actions in other markets like Chicago and others. So be prepared, be nimble, and be ready to act based on all factors affecting your destination. Thank you for tuning in. It has been a pleasure as always. My name is Blake Reiter, and we will see you next time on Lighthouse Quick Takes.